Hello, my friends. It's Marie from MariesGold, and I invite people to play, dance, and embrace more in their everyday lives. And with me today, I have the amazing Misty Time Young. So, hello, Misty.
Hi, everyone. I also just go by Rev Misty. It's just easier than that whole long name. And truly, it is my name. It's my parents were not hippies, nothing. So my name is really Misty Time.
Misty Time. I love that. And the reason that I have Misty, besides that she is a friend of mine, she is an amazing human. And on Sunday Soul Gold, I like to make sure that I let you know some of the really cool people that I know. And yeah, she's got a big heart. Besides being a reverend, she helps charities and organizations. She loves on people. She brings joy and happiness and smiles.
Wow, Marie, I'm tired just listening to you
I'll
about
put
me.
you in my pocket, right?
Okay.
But
And everyone, I just want to say Happy Easter.
happy Easter. And
Yeah.
so one other reason I invited Misty is because on this Sunday it is Easter and she does something really fun, and she's Mrs. Bunny. Is that She's Mrs.
Yeah, I
Bunny.
have a
It's
love for
so
bunny.
cool. Yeah, how did that come about?
Well, many years ago, Easter to me was always a great celebration. And not just because Easter is one of the most important holidays in Christianity, but because as a kid, I got to decorate eggs and we
Yeah.
hunted them, and there was always this bunny that's supposed to bring them and all that whole thing. So as I got older, it's just something I love. Now, people. I love Christmas like the next person. Well, maybe not as much as the next person, but I will tell you, I think Easter doesn't get enough celebration. So Easter really has become my favorite holiday over the years, and I have more bunny decorations than I do Santa Claus at Christmas or that kind of thing. But I do get some pushback regarding the religious part of the holiday and the bunny part of the holiday.
I can see that. I heard, but you have a way to help us feel good about that. It's
Right,
I
right.
heard bunnies and crosses in the same
Bunnies and
celebration.
crosses.
Bunnies and crosses. Who would have
Yes.
thunk it?
Okay. First of all, let's acknowledge that yes, Easter is a sacred holiday. This is on Good Friday. If somebody's listening and doesn't know all the steps, Good Friday is the day that Jesus was crucified. And according to Scripture, within 3 days, Jesus rose again, and he was seen by his apostles and Mary and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And he proved what he said was going to happen, right? And it also fulfills a lot of scripture from New Testament and that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to get real deep about that because where do bunnies fit with crosses, right?
Yeah.
Well, they are a bit separate. They truly are, just like Santa Claus is in Christmas. But if you look up the history of the Easter Bunny, you're going to find out that the German immigrants brought this tradition of an Easter Bunny, which lays eggs, which represent new life. Now,
Oh.
really. And this is all the way back to like 1500s. So then they came over to the United States, and we were a big melting pot and we blended our traditions. But actually the Easter Bunny brought eggs, and the German children would actually make little nests. So the basket, I think we added that part. And they made little nests, and that's where the Easter Bunny would deliver eggs because it was its springtime, time for new life. And Jesus dying on the cross for us is new life for us. And so
Mm.
instead of being so upset that we use these other traditions to celebrate our holidays, embrace it with joy. Now, it is true, most of our holiday traditions are based in very, very old pagan religion, which was more about nature and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But, we're human beings and we don't like to let go of the old so well. So when Christianity came in and really became the religion of many countries, they maneuvered their old traditions in. Now, I have seen a lot of posts on Facebook that, the bunny's not about the holiday, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to challenge your listeners to think about it this way, right? To think about blending. It's not one or the other. It can be both. And so, yes, I love the Easter Bunny so much. I would say about 8 years ago, I Googled and found a giant Mrs. Easter Bunny outfit. And and every year when we have our Easter gathering with friends and family, Mrs. Easter Bunny comes out and we do the Easter egg hunt and all that kind of stuff, and the pictures, stuff like that. Now, I will admit, Mrs. Bunny was looking pretty tired. She's been around for a while. So she had an upgrade this year. So can I show you?
I love that.
Now, this is just the head.
Bunny got an upgrade.
Yes, and if your children are watching, please don't. You don't want to spoil this for them.
Yeah, don't spoil
it. All right. So this is Mrs. Easter Bunny's. This is just her head. Look, this is just her head. She's so large that I have to look out of the mouth. I actually have to have a bunny handler.
A bunny handler. So what does the bunny handler do?
It helps me not trip over children.
Oh my goodness. Those eyelashes are humongous.
I know. So the upgrade this year was newer eyelashes, different bows, because my ears were having some issues. They just wouldn't stay up. So we got some bows, and I will actually tag the tailor who did such a beautiful job. She did an amazing job, and she made the eyelashes and put in some bling.
Ooh. So who was that? Did that, right? The tailor?
Oh.
Who was the tailor you wanted to plug?
Her name is Jamil, and I will go ahead and put her on the bottom.
Good,
right there.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to need a costume for something.
That or anything else, Taylor. She was fabulous, and she was excited to fix up Mrs. Easter Bunny. So it's a whole outfit, not just the head. I mean, there's a whole pink outfit. So during our time, everybody brings food and all of that, and I also have a lot of crosses everywhere. And then we do the Easter egg hunt, and Mrs. Bunny comes out around the corner. And nobody ever notices I'm missing. So the kids have not figured out. Now, my older kids obviously all have. Sure. And it's just so much joy. And then I sit and take pictures with all the kids, and my face hurts by the time the day is over. I know you can't see.
And are you hot too?
Smiling. Yeah, a little warm. But my face hurts because I smile in there so much. Yeah.
Well, and your heart must be so warm, and I can't imagine how much fun that could be.
It's so much fun. And then the next day, actually on Easter, where we used to live, I went to the same place all the time, to an Alzheimer's unit. And I did that because understand patients with dementia and Alzheimer's, it's like being a child again, and it brings such joy. Oh my gosh, to see that childhood joy come out, because all the worries have gone away. So we're not worried about what we look like anymore, or that kind of thing. And so they just have so much joy. So I am very happy to announce that I am going to an Alzheimer's dementia facility here in Boise, Idaho on Sunday on Easter. After
church. And what time do you?
It'll be about 2:00. If somebody out there has another one that they want me to go to, please message me, because there might be time where I could easily fit that in. So yeah.
Oh, that is, I can't imagine even the joy on their faces too, and just having that little piece of magic. And I think that's the message when you compared it to Santa and Christmas. It's the magic of both. And why not both and? Because we need lots
both and. Yes, and. Yeah, yes, and
smile and enjoy things, and and
it is about joy, which I happen to know Marie is she is a joyful person with feet. Man, she just spreads joy everywhere she goes. And so I did want to share this this verse with you from the Bible about
that.
about being joyful, and it's from Psalms 47:1. Clap your hands, clap your hands, all you nations, shout to God with cries of joy. So it is about the joy of the resurrection, the promise that's been given to us, but it's also about the joy of being together, celebrating the magic of the holiday with the children, and yes, even a giant pink bunny.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I bet you get a few looks, but that's probably a little bit of joy for you.
I usually get a few looks when I'm driving, though I do promise I don't put the head on.
How do you wear that in your car?
I don't put the head on when I'm driving. That would just be dangerous.
Oh, yeah,
but I am dressed in the big pink suit, so it doesn't take me long to get when I get out.
Oh.
And I mean, adults. I'm sorry, people, but the adults come right around, and they all want pictures too. So understand, it sparks that joy from our childhood, and that's really just magical.
Oh, it is. And thank you for doing that. We all need more magic in our lives. And, you know, those days that that are really tough, we can look back on that and hold that memory and go, you remember that time and Rev Misty dressed up like a pink bunny? I mean,
Which,
like
if you knew me very well, you'd find out that I'm really not a cartoony type person. It's not something that I would normally do. Yeah, so I don't know, but this just makes me so happy. And then also, I have another challenge for your listeners. Are you ready?
I would love that. I would love that.
Okay. So a couple of years ago, a friend who knows I love bunnies and knows I love Easter had been at my house a couple weeks before Easter, and all of a sudden, I was finding bunnies in different places. Yes, I was. From the bathroom to my fireplace. I was finding all different kinds of bunnies. And anyway, so she fessed up, and I said, you bunnied me. And sure enough, so now it's become a thing. So I challenge you to bunny someone.
I will. Well, my listeners do that. I actually bought a few extra bunnies because I'd seen a post like from you, and so yes, I already have a few people in mind, and what I thought I would do is like a treasure hunt, like take a picture of their front door and go, is this the front door? And not really tell them, but just kind of say, you know, I think that this is going to be so you have brought so much joy into my life. So
and this has brought so much joy to me. I have another bunny to show you.
Oh,
you ready?
Yes.
You ready? Hold on. It takes a little, there's an actual switch. So I have a friend who also knows I love bunnies. Whoa, what's that? Look
my gosh.
Watch, it's got a flutter. Look at the flutter. The ears flutter. Yes.
That is amazing.
You gotta say, that's funny stuff.
It is funny stuff.
Anyways, so I do want to wish everybody a very, very, very happy Easter.
A very happy Easter. And yes, crosses and bunnies.
Yes, crosses and bunnies.
Enjoy them. Have fun. All right. Well, until the next time we meet, may you find the gold in you, and may you find the gold in others, and may you find the gold in every day. Thanks, Rev Misty.
Thank you, Marie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.